What's good, YouTube? It's the boy CD.achille. Today we're gonna react to Undisputed. The GOAT debate is over. Shannon claims LeBron's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. A couple of days ago, he broke the record, greatest of all time. I'm just joking. Me personally, LeBron, Michael Jordan, they both GOATs. You know, even though LeBron is still the GOAT, but they both the GOATs. So let's see what Skip had to say. LeBron, number one hater.
He did talk about where he sees himself among the all-time greats.
But I'll be honest, I was watching it. I was like, I have to react to this. Keep in mind, I don't know like all the stats, especially from like Jordan era, obviously, but yeah.
I don't know. Shannon, did passing Kareem close the case once and for all about LeBron being the GOAT?
Well, I didn't need that. I always thought it was
My fault.
before he had this record. Although most of us, I thought back in 2018, the way he was playing,
I don't know.
he would break the record. Even if he was 6th or 7th in scoring, I was saying that when he wasn't top 5 in scoring, I was saying that I believe he was the GOAT based on what he's done, how he's played the game, and what he's been able to do once he got to a team that hadn't had a whole lot of success before he got there. LeBron now is number 1 in points, 4th in assists, 9th all time in steals, 9th in threes. And look, I get what Jordan did. Jordan won 6 titles with the same team, but LeBron has won 3 titles. And Jordan had historically great coaches, especially in Phil Jackson. And so to win 3 titles, 3 different teams, 3 different systems, and he won one with Eric Spoelstra, won one with Ty Lue and Frank Vogel. LeBron has done it longer at a high level. So even if you want to say, well, Jordan his apex was higher. LeBron hadn't come down. We saw Jordan in Washington. He wasn't looking like that, and he was in year 14 and 15. So for me, I never had a.
And another thing, if you gonna call Jordan a GOAT because he has 6 rings, then Bill Russell's a GOAT. I'm gonna keep saying it every time.
I didn't need him to break Kareem's record, although I knew that he would. But this is icing on the cake, okay? This is whipped cream, peanuts, and cherries on the top of a sundae. Whatever you want, whatever topping you want to address, the core issue is he's the great. Okay. All the all-time scoring record did was make it a cherry or whipped cream or whatever dressing
cherry on top
of what you already knew. What your eyes tell you, Skip?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked me. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
My eyes tell me that this is a laughable discussion that we're having, and it's shameful, and it's pathetic, and I'm offended by it once again, but I take nothing away from what LeBron just
did. That's all you try to do.
No, I don't. I've been honoring with every word I've spoken what he achieved.
That's a damn lie.
Longevity, durability, achievement. If we switch gears now to GOAT, it ain't even close, to borrow one of your favorite expressions. And I don't even understand how you can begin to make a case. If we start with the fact that obviously LeBron has now played 338 more games than MJ did, so we can throw out all the numbers, all the stats, the career stats, they don't count anymore.
Durability. Yeah. It's not LeBron's fault that Jordan couldn't stay healthy, or he got burned out. How's that LeBron's fault?
He didn't stay healthy through 98, and then he willingly, voluntarily took 3 years off to support his coach, who got fired or pushed out the back door in Chicago. And he said, if he's out, I'm out. Took 3 years off, came back in Washington.
So he quit.
A ceremonial player who also doubled as the general manager of
But I love how you say he was ceremonial. But let me ask you a question. Had he won a title, would it have been a ceremonial title?
No, but he wasn't going to win a title.
Why not?
He didn't take care of himself.
So hold on. So you mean to tell me that Michael Jordan went into a situation and they didn't expect him to win a title? Tell me the situation LeBron James has entered, and he wasn't expected to win a title. You expect him to win a title in year 20 right now.
Okay, well, the shock of this season to me, watching what do my eyes tell me, I have never, ever seen a superstar playing at such a high level have so little impact on a one-loss record as LeBron is having on the Lakers' one loss right now, because they're 5 games under 500. It's Jordan-esque in Washington. That's what's happening right now.
You do realize
and he's got Anthony Davis and, for what it's worth, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it takes more. You remember when Jordan was winning those scoring titles and they was losing?
Thank you for bringing that up. So let's frame this with the fact that now LeBron is the all-time point scorer, yet Michael Jordan won 10 scoring titles to LeBron's 1, 10 to 1.
Yeah.
And there is this other end of the floor called defense,
Yeah.
and Michael doesn't get nearly the respect he deserves.
He won Defensive Player of the Year.
He won Defensive Player of the Year, but nobody ever talks about it. He was the steals champ of this league 3 times to LeBron's 0. And
Now, I'll
he
be honest,
made
barely people
first
talk about
team
MJ
all
defense. I ain't gonna hold you.
9 times to LeBron's 5 times. He was the steals champ of this league 3 times to LeBron's 0. And he made first team all defense 9 times to LeBron's 5 times. First team that we're talking about first team all defense,
Yeah.
9 to 5. And LeBron's played much more basketball, obviously. So you step back from this and you say, well, LeBron's a great passer. I always say he's the best passer. He continues to be the best passer in the game. If Michael Jordan had wanted to be LeBron James, he would have been LeBron James. But they didn't ask him to be because he didn't want to be.
So what if LeBron James? But see, this is what you do. Anytime somebody says something about LeBron, you said if Jordan wanted to do that, he could have.
Okay, well, what did he do? And how about 1989? Look at his numbers. 1989, he averaged 8 assists a game, and he wasn't even trying.
Well, how many-
8 a game?
LeBron does that in his sleep.
Ooh. Well,
And
he did.
LeBron-
One time he led the league in
This man Skip glazing on MJ Dick right now, bro.
assists.
No, I ain't saying lead the league. Look, Jordan's never led the league in assists.
Okay.
I'm saying he's
Okay,
led.
but hey, if he had said, I'm not a scorer, I'm going to pass the basketball, he can pass it.
Well,
just
okay,
the way
what if
LeBron can.
LeBron says, you know what, I want the mentality, I'm going to have the mentality for a year, what Jordan and Kobe had. Do you think he could have done more? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
But see, here's the problem that I have. This is where I want to push back. You said Jordan won the scoring title 10 times. How many home run titles did Hank Aaron win? And he was an all-time home run leader. How many home run titles did Barry Bonds win?
Okay, I don't even care. I'm just talking about 10 to 1.
Skip,
That's all you need to know. Case closed.
No,
Game
it's
over.
Skip.
Game over.
So if that's your
Over and out.
If that's your argument,
You lost.
how many home run titles
Well,
did Hank Aaron? Because he's the all-time home run leader.
Aaron, I don't care. I care about 10 to 1. You can't compare basketball.
True, you can't compare basketball to baseball. Well, even I never watched baseball, so I don't understand how, the stat sheets work. But obviously he's using that baseball player achievements and trying to compare it to the LeBron thing. So
Yes, you can.
I don't blame him for
What
bringing
you're
that up.
saying is because LeBron didn't win 10 scoring titles, how can he possibly be the all-time leader in scorer? So I'm asking you, if Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader, how can he be that when he only led the league in home runs, maybe once or twice?
All right, so I got 5 MVPs for Jordan to 4 for LeBron.
Okay.
But LeBron's played a lot longer than Jordan, so 5 to 4. And then we start looking at shooting percentages. Michael was an 84% free throw shooter. Not great, but very
Field
good.
goal, what was the field goal
Okay, wait a
percentage?
second. 84% to 74 for LeBron. So
Okay.
he's 10 percentage points
Okay.
higher at the free throw line. That's game over right
Okay,
there.
no. Okay, field goal percentage, three-point percentage. You got to keep going. What's the three-point percentage for Jordan?
Okay, again, they
No,
did
no.
not feature it in those
Hold on.
days.
So, hold on. What did Reggie Miller play? Did Reggie Miller play?
how you gonna talk about Michael Jordan good free throw stats, but you don't talk about the shooting? Oh my god, the dick riding is crazy.
Okay,
Yesterday?
he was the aberration of
Not
the
the
game.
aberration.
Yeah.
So in other words, if Jordan could do it, he would have done it.
Yeah,
That's
and
what you do.
I was there the night that in Game 7 at the United Center, Reggie versus Michael, and Michael said, "Get out of the way, please," because Reggie wasn't in his league.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. Anytime Jordan didn't do something,
Yeah.
you said because he didn't want to. You never give the benefit of the doubt to any other player other than Jordan. Jordan couldn't shoot threes because if he could, he would have.
Okay, well, he did against Portland in Game 1.
Skip, you take one game.
Okay.
LeBron just hit 9 the other night.
Okay, LeBron is a miserable three-point shooter, and you know he
And
is.
Jordan is worse than Bron.
He came into the game last night ranked
How a small forward shoot better than a shooting guard? Let's be honest here. LeBron's a better shooter than MJ. Probably not a lot, but come on. And I don't even look at the stats that much, to be honest. You're a shooting guard, but MJ just a slasher. LeBron's a slasher too, but LeBron shoots better than MJ.
143rd. I gave you the stat the other day. Since LeBron came into the league, if you rank every three-point percentage shooter since he came in, LeBron ranks 482nd in three-point shooting percentage.
And his career percentage
34.5.
And his career percentage is still 2 to 3 percentage points better than Jordan.
All right.
So if he's a terrible three-point shooter, what the hell was Mike?
Okay. And then we have meltdowns. Shall I start on the meltdowns? Because Michael had 0 meltdowns. There's no You can't find me one playoff series where you say, he just melted down. He just faded away. He lost it.
He never melted down. But did he ever lose a playoff series? See, what you get caught up in is how he lost the series. Did you win or did you lose? That's all the thing on the menu at my restaurant. When you come to Club Shay Shay, you get a dub or you get a
Club what?
Which one did he get?
Orlando, 2009. He hits the shot heard around the world to even the series at 1-1, and he goes to Orlando, and they lose 2 games, and then they lose in 6. They get closed out.
He averaged 38 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Everybody, ESPN said, well, you got to give it up to this kid now. And I said, well, you got to get to Kobe. I want to see him versus Kobe. And then and Kobe's sitting there waiting on him in the finals, and he didn't show.
People want to see. Well, I want to see Michael against Magic in his prime. Not when Magic had gotten old, but that didn't happen. But you never said a word. People never said, why can't Michael face Magic in his prime in the 80s? Why didn't it happen? Why couldn't he beat Bird in his prime?
I was all over this series. It's 2010, the end of his first go-around in Cleveland. They're up on Boston because I thought LeBron played his greatest ever game in Game 3 at Boston on a Friday night. I was mesmerized by it. They go up 2-1, and right on schedule, they lose 4, 5, and 6. And Dan Gilbert, his owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, accused LeBron of quitting. And somebody within his inner sanctum leaked to ESPN that LeBron had to be sedated for 4, 5, and 6 because of a problem with the teammate in the locker room. And I'm like, what?
Let me ask you a question. Can you tell me the team that they put together to beat Jordan? You do realize the Boston Celtics did not draft Kevin Garnett. You do realize they did not draft Ray Allen. But what did they do? They went and got those guys. So tell me the team that was put together.
Was Jordan ever accused of quitting by an owner? Well, seriously.
You said he quit. You said did he not quit in 1993 when he didn't play for a year and a half? What the hell was that?
Well, he got forced out.
Nah, he got forced out.
Well,
okay,
what
about the next year?
okay,
What about after the last 98? Did he not quit?
98?
Yes.
Well, he did, on principle,
No.
yes, he stopped. No, he didn't quit. He retired. He retired.
That's quitting.
He just said, I'm not going to play anymore. You fire him, I'm out.
That's quitting.
Stood by.
So he pouted.
He retired. He did not pouted. He retired. And then there I bring up Dallas, first go around with the Heat, 2011. I've never seen anything like it before. He goes up 2-1. He goes back to his hotel, according to ESPN, and he's making a list. I'm going to tell him so and tell him so, tell him so. And games 4, 5, and 6, even you have to admit, it was not a pretty sight.
But Skip, I remember when Jordan went up 2-1 on the Pistons. Did anybody say he quit?
No, because they had hell to pay trying to stop it.
Oh, no, Skip. See, you keep saying they had hell to pay, and they wrote books on how the Jordan rules. At the end of the day, he lost.
Okay.
But you see, what y'all do is y'all found a way to romanticize losing when it comes to Jordan. Like when he dropped 63 against the Celtics, they lost.
That was pretty romantic to me.
Who in the hell gets credit for losing? Romanticize losing when it comes to Jordan. Like when he dropped 63 against the Celtics, they lost.
That was pretty romantic to me.
Who in the hell gets credit for losing?
And Larry Bird, your favorite player growing up, said, I think I just saw God in sneakers, and his name is Michael Jordan.
But he lost.
Last night,
No, wait.
63 against the Celtics, they lost.
That was pretty romantic to me.
Who in the hell get credit for losing?
And Larry Bird, your favorite player growing up, said, I think I just saw God.
Hey, I'm out, man. This man Skip hilarious. He's a Michael Jordan muncher for real. I'm out, man. What's going on?